Welcome back to the hottest holotable haul in the Outer Rim. Yes, welcome back to Urza's holotable haul. And team, you'll never guess what I got my hands on right here. Yes, no, it is not Lobot's Dream Girl, but it is this scorching hot new centerpiece for the bounty hunters to beat some Traya face. Yes, we all speculated. I am happy to report Aurra Sing has finally arrived to the galaxy. Are you guys ready to see this hotness? Oh yeah, I could see it in your eyes. You are a dangerous man, and you are ready for this heat. All right, guys, big sniper shots after the break. Let's hit it. So if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. The brand new kit is here. Let's go ahead and take a look. Aurra Sing is a dark side bounty hunter scoundrel and an attacker. Her first ability, her basic, it's called Weakening Shot. Deal physical damage to target enemy with a 70% chance to inflict stun for 1 turn. If the target is debuffed, Aurra Sing gains 20% turn meter. So nothing super flashy on the basic here, guys, but the ability to inflict stun, and even if it's a 70% chance, is always pretty fantastic. Stun's a great debuff. And you gotta think of all-in attacks like Bosk, calling all the bounty hunters. Even if it's a basic, there's still a chance for a stun there. So really cool, and the added turn meter, if they are debuffed, is still pretty great. Next up, we've got our first special called Hustle. It's a 4-turn cooldown. It's got a cool name. Aurra Sing gains critical chance up and offense up for 3 turns and deals 35% more damage with her next ability. If Aurra Sing was already stealth, she takes a bonus turn. So we're starting to see this bonus turn thing come around more often. Yoda had it. It's pretty cool. You're going to see this chain into her next ability here. It's an awesome ability, but to maximize here, you're going to really want to have her stealth when you do this to get that bonus turn. It just makes the most sense, and in my testing, I found it most effective. Okay guys, on to the next one here, and it's our second special called Sniper's Expertise. It has a 4-turn cooldown, and it's worth noting this is the first of 2 Zetas with Aurra. Deal physical damage to target enemy. If that target is toppled, this attack deals 200% more damage, and this ability's cooldown is reset. So I know immediately where your heads are going, guys. Target's toppled, we're thinking raids, we're thinking Sith Raid, we're thinking Traya. 200% more damage in this ability resets on cooldown. So let's just talk about it, guys. You're going to see the footage here that I have. Her laying big damage on Traya, over 500,000 in some cases. If you can get this going, it is going to be fantastic. With the proper bounty hunter supporting comp here, guys, I believe this will be able to rival Chex Mix in terms of damage in P3. It'll be another option for people to farm up if they're having trouble with the raid. So all exciting things here. Her next ability, a unique called Relentless Killer. Aurra Sing has plus 40% critical damage. This bonus is doubled while stealth. Whenever a bounty hunter ally defeats an enemy, Aurra Sing gains 10% critical chance stacking for the rest of the battle. So another ability that's really just going to amp up your damage on that Sniper's Expertise shot. I mean, plus 80% crit damage on anything while under stealth. That is pretty awesome, guys. And just think of those lightsabers you're going to be taking out. They gain you 10% crit chance stacking for the rest of the battle for each one. Sounds like some pretty awesome synergistic stuff with the bounty hunters. Moving on, let's talk about her leader ability. It's called Game Plan. It's the second of 2 Zetas, and it reads, Bounty Hunter and Scoundrel allies have plus 30% offense while stealth at the start of the battle, and whenever a Bounty Hunter ally defeats an enemy. All Bounty Hunter attacker allies gain stealth for 2 turns. And if Aurra is active at the leader spot, guys, the following contract is available. And just a reminder, only Bounty Hunter allies can contribute to a contract. The contract reads, use an ability while buffed 10 times. This was not hard to achieve, guys. I want to say within the first kind of minute and a half of the fight. Maybe even sooner than that, probably within the first 10 to 15 moves, I was usually getting this and cashing this contract in pretty quick. The reward for cashing in this contract is as follows. All bounty hunter allies gain plus 50% counter chance, and their payouts are activated. Bounty hunter allies recover 25% protection and gain 25% turn meter whenever an enemy is defeated. So again, we're thinking about P3 of the Sith Raid here. Traya knocking down her lightsabers, regaining some protection, gaining some turn meter, really extending that encounter, really extending the battle, and making the team viable for that phase of the raid. And the last thing to cover on this kit reveal is her individual payout. Aurra Sing has plus 25% offense, plus 50% health steal, and whenever she uses a special ability, she gains stealth for 1 turn. So quite obviously, I think we can all agree this kit was designed with raids in mind. It has topple written in one of the abilities. I don't know if we've ever seen that before. The ability to stealth and dish out some big damage from stealth. Awesome stuff. The ability with health steal, with protection regen. You can see it all coming together in that P3 and really giving people another viable option to farm if they're struggling with damage and clearing that raid. Let's quickly talk about mods. And the recommendation I have for you guys today is a standard crit damage paired with a crit chance set. Always speed where we can find it. That's as many speed secondaries as possible. And then speed on the arrow. Crit damage on the triangle. We really want to amplify that damage as much as possible because that is her big ability, that sniper's expertise. And then on the cross, we want to have offense as well. I think that sort of build will get you the most bang for your buck, at least until we see, mods 2.0 come out. As for arena viability, that's where the superlatives kind of dwindle a little bit, but given the raid narrative we've already established, that's quite alright. I tested various bounty hunter comps against top-end meta, including Trey Lead, Nightmare, and Bastila's Jedi. I wasn't able to beat them. Quite simply, these bounty hunters really have to get their contracts activated before they can really get going. To give you a frame of reference, here's some footage of Aurra Lead taking down a strongly modded Jedi Raid team. Overall, I'd feel pretty comfortable pairing them against the following: Jedi Ray, CLS, Titan Squads, New Age Scoundrels, First Order, and Night Sisters. Basically anything just below the current arena meta. Lastly, for Territory Wars, they're going to be just fantastic. I wasn't able to test them with their TW bonuses, but you're going to definitely want to play them on offense. You're going to need to pick Aurra's targets to be super effective. Aurra Lead is also strong in TB, territory battles, as she's just going to be a great all-around leader with the turn meter gain and the protection regen, and then obviously she's got some health steal, similar to Imperial Troopers in a lot of ways. Okay, let's wrap this video up with some final thoughts and what my recommendation would be. So what I can see here with Aurra Sing is that she just has a ton of raid relevance. I was seeing anywhere from 4 to 8% in P3, and that was very RNG dependent. I want to say it took about 10 attempts to get that 8% that I showed the screenshot of earlier. But if you're in a guild looking to get over the hump, and maybe you're just needing some added firepower for P3 in this Heroic Sith Raid, or if you're just maybe looking to move up the leaderboard in terms of raid damage, she's going to be a good solid investment. She's a fun character, and that's really all you can ask for. So in terms of playing the Bounty Hunter faction, what I learned is you absolutely have to go all in with these guys, and you have to make payout and complete your contract as soon as possible. Fortunately, Aurra has a very easy one to get to, but if you're not getting there, you're not going to hit very hard, and it's going to just be an uphill battle, a total slog. It feels like a totally different team when you get that contract, so keep that in mind. It's all about the contract with these guys. They lose against top-end meta still, no matter how fast you put them. I did have luck beating some of the lower-tier teams, as I mentioned before, but things like Trey Lead, there's too much crit avoidance there. She cleanses the debuffs, which is really what they need to be viable. And the other thing I wanted to call out here, guys, on Aurra specifically, and pretty much all the bounty hunters, they are a super steep Omega investment. We have 2 Zetas here. We have the Omegas on the contract, Omegas on all the abilities, so just keep that in mind if you're going to go all in with these guys. It is a strong kit, but again, the problem is she's going to have to be 7-star to be used in Heroic Raid, so just keep that in mind. But again, that's not a huge issue anymore because they are just getting to these free-to-play locations really fast. And that about wraps us up, guys. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it enjoyable and informative. Let me know in the comments down below, are you farming Aurra? Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. And if you've got an upcoming birthday or a game changer request, why don't you swing on by Urza's Holotable Hall Discord server and let me know. It's your ultimate social hub for Galaxy of Heroes. You better believe it is dressed to impress, and the Twi'leks always drink free. Stop on by, say hi, ladies are welcome. The synthwave is always cranked, the neon is always lit, and the holotables, baby, the holotables are hot. Red hot.